Obviously, look, a disappointing loss. Really, we did all the things that you can't do in a game like that. And we knew the type of game that it was going to be. And so, we turned it over twice in the first half. That led to points. And then you start looking at the time of possession when you do that. They ran the ball better than we did. We mustered up some offense late in the game, but all of us, starts with me. We got to be a lot better, obviously offensively, but we got to protect the ball better, and that's what I saw. So we'll go from there. We got a short week. Once we're finished tonight, we'll be done talking about this game. Any questions?
Yeah, Sean, a trend has developed with your team at home. You've started slow in all three games, fallen behind by a couple scores. Something you're going to look at as far as preparation going into a game, or?
Yeah, look, we try to look at all of that, stuff, and a lot of it's opponent driven, but you're going to fall behind if you turn it over. In other words, so we'll pay close attention to it.
Coach, could you just speak to what you appreciate about the team's grit and ability to battle back there?
It was difficult. Bo made a few plays with his feet and with his arm, and trying to get back in it, as fastly as we can. It's tough when you put yourself in that much of a hole, though. When you were, it was a 3-score game, and I know. Look, I haven't looked at the third down numbers, but they're going to be greatly tilted towards the Chargers. All those numbers will be. So we got to be better. We'll see him again at some point, and we'll go from there.
And losing Pat Surtain early, did that? I mean, obviously he's a great player, but did that also take some air out of the team? And then what is his prognosis? Any chance he can play Thursday? You think he's out?
He's in protocol. He's in protocol. I'm going to answer your first question. I don't know that. Look, anytime you lose one of your top players, you'd have to ask the players. But I think that, kind of the next man up, and here we go. Not having had a chance to look at the film to tell you how all the other guys played, I know we struggled just getting off the field defensively on third down, and we didn't do a number of things well today. So that's kind of where it's at.
Obviously, you're just off the field, but you had several rookies, your 3 rookie skill guys, make some plays in the second half. How much of that is just that you're playing fast and catch up, and how much of that do you need to be able to sort of take forward?
Look, we got to see these guys. We're a young team, and I want to see this runner as well. I want to see Estime, and we're going to see Bailey, and we're going to see Franklin, and we're going to see. We're not waiting to redshirt these guys, and so we'll continue to see each week their involvement in that plan and how they fit. But that's how you get confidence and get experience.
Sean, could you just take us through that 20-play drive the Chargers had, and kind of like what kind of went wrong defensively for you guys during that?
That's a tough question. There's 20 plays in there, so there's probably a number of things. Whether we fit wrong, we missed a pressure gap wrong. I didn't think we defended the run well, and that's tough because we knew they came in wanting to run the football. But I'd have to watch the tape to give you a good answer.
Coach, what changed in the first half to the second half in terms of offense? It really picked up in that second half.
Well, look, let's be honest. It picked up when we started going up tempo, and when you're behind, then you're getting a different coverage look. So, we played with some tempo early in the first half. We had a false start. We played with tempo in the second quarter. We fumbled a football. Those were all up-tempo plays. But I think towards the fourth quarter, fortunately, we were able to make some plays down the field. But I think the game was in a different position at that point. But look, we fought to get back in it.
Hey, Sean, I know it didn't ultimately work out, but both of the onside kicks, because the first you've done this year, at least snuck through, and your guy had a chance at it. So that
Yeah,
encouraging?
the first one was short, though, so that could have snuck anywhere. It has to go 10 yards. And then the second one, we have a chance, but if it goes out of bounds, it's their ball.
Aside from injuries, Coach, is this an example of the best thing is to be able to play quickly right away? Do you look at that as a bit of an advantage? Just move on.
I think that's a great question. And I say that because I think what's most important for these players is, normally we talk about getting the taste out of your mouth, but it has to happen when they go to sleep tonight, and then tomorrow the focus is all on New Orleans, and it will be with me, and it has to be, or else like this can lead to that. And I just think as a coach, I just finished telling them that, hey, we got to put this one, and I would have told them the same thing had we won. We got to quickly put this one to bed. We can't forget it, and we've got to learn from it. But man, it's a short week, and yeah, we're on. We got to get on to the next game.
Yeah, Bo, in 6 games has proven to be good in 2-minute, hurry up, no huddle. I mean, is there any chance you can run something like that when it's 0-0?
Yeah. In fact, we have.